Hello, I am ThatBlindGamer. This is XCOM Enemy Within. I've played this game once before, and I thought it would be interesting to run through it. I thought it might be somewhat interesting to see how I play games, because as the name suggests, I am a legally blind PC gamer, and I might play games slightly differently, in a slightly different way. I sometimes don't see things, I sometimes struggle with kind of details and visual aspects, and I find my way around that. I thought it might be interesting for people to see how I play games. Maybe not, we'll see. Without further ado, let's get started. Let's start a new single player game. I'm going to leave it on normal. Let's have a look at the advanced options. I don't want any tutorials, that's for definite. I don't want the beginner voiceover. I will explain things as we go along, for those who've never seen this game played before. I would put Iron Man on. Iron Man essentially means you can't reload save games to kind of go back on something bad that's happened or avoid a player death or whatever. I would turn that on, but I'm slightly concerned about recording sessions and something going wrong with the recording and therefore having to reload a previous point and not being able to because it's Iron Man, so I'll leave that off for now. Second wave options. Now these essentially alter the game in a number of different ways. So you can randomize values, you can add more variety, you can make all your new guys slightly different so they're not generic, but again I'm going to leave these off so we do a plain, simple, vanilla run through. Okay, let's start the game. I do not want to enable the tutorials. I will explain things as we go. So there's going to be a short video explaining the XCOM project roughly, and then we get to begin. Enjoy.
Extraterrestrial incursion. This Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Okay, so starting as we mean to go on, I didn't really see what happened in that video, aside from some aliens landed and bad things happened. But I think that's about the gist of it. So, we begin by picking where we start. Our options are North America, Europe, Asia, South America, and Africa. Now, as you can see here, each of those nations has a specific special ability, essentially. Africa gives you more money. South America allows you to interrogate and perform autopsies on aliens much faster. Asia allows you to train your people and perform special projects a lot cheaper, is it? Yeah, cheaper. Europe gives you cheaper laboratories and workshops, which gives you more scientists and engineers, which you need to advance your technology and equipment. And North America makes it cheaper to run satellites and fighter craft to shoot down UFOs. Now, I think for this run through I'm going to be probably playing as South America, because instant autopsies and interrogations are very, very useful. But you can gain the benefits of these other countries as you go along, by placing satellites above them to make them feel safe. But you begin automatically with the bonus of your chosen nation. So I'm going to go South America, which means we have to launch a mission there to clear it out of aliens.
Brazilian authorities have requested our help, so that's where we're going next. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Okay, so he said it's major metropolitan, so there's going to be buildings, cars, vans, that kind of thing. Operation Demonstrate. Let's go down there and kill all of the aliens. We have to locate and secure melt canisters.
Strike 1, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Okay, thanks, Central. Okay, so melt canisters to begin with are a kind of super material that give access to all of the enemy within expansion content. I think it's like nanobots suspended in some magic fluid, I'm not sure. Either way, it's dropped from alien ships and alien incursions, and after a certain amount of time they self-destruct because the aliens don't want you to have them. So you have to get to them before they explode. And you'll see up here, these will turn into timers as soon as we spot the meld, which gives the number of turns until we go over there. So, we're going to play this very safe, and try and get to cover where we can. Cover is represented by the shield icon, so that being half a shield is half cover. Let's try and find some full cover. Half cover is like a half of a fence, or I don't know, a bench or something. A full cover would be, here we go, here's some full cover. A full cover would be something you can hide behind completely, like a brick wall or a building. Essentially it makes you a lot harder to hit. So shooting at someone in half cover, you might get maybe a 30% chance to hit them. Shooting at someone in full cover, you'll get maybe 5% chance to hit them, if not less. Game very much of percentage probability. So, we begin by moving into full cover. Now you see, you just lost a bar there. These are essentially the actions that this unit can take. So it's one action to move up to the blue line. And if we look on another unit, where is it? Grab someone else. It's one move to go up to the blue line, and then it's a second action to go up to the yellow line. It's called dashing. Alternatively, if you only move up to the blue line, I use one action to move, do something else. So, back on our original guy. One action left. He can fire, Overwatch, which I'll come back to in a minute, throw a grenade, and blow something up. or hunker down, which gives him more cover, makes him harder to hit. Now we can't fire anything right now, because we've got no targets. But Overwatch means that if something moves in front of him while he's on Overwatch, they'll get a free shot at it. Very good if you've not got anything in your range or in your vision right now. So I'm going to put him on Overwatch, pressing Y. So, try and get into some cover. I think we're going in this direction. Well, I'm not entirely sure. That's one thing I tend not to be able to figure out too easily. Okay, get half cover there. Overwatch. Half cover there. Overwatch. And dash with him. Go up to essentially the next section of cover.
Rolling out.
Dash from there.
Alien object in sight.
Okay. Oh. Heard some enemies there. Alien object in sight. This melt canister here. See up here, it has 6 turns left until it explodes. We have to get there and deactivate it within 6 turns. Shouldn't be too difficult. Okay. Now, generally there's going to be enemies around these melt canisters. So we're going to try and move up quite cautiously.
On the move.
Here. Watch.
Aye aye.
Moving out.
Watch. I can go
Look
there.
out.
No watch. This one can run up from next. Tower cell thing. There we go. So, because they've moved in front of us, we get all of our Overwatch shots. Ooh, we're trying to kill some damage there, but kill it. Okay. Let's see if we can get in a position.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
There we go. That noise indicated that for a moment there we shoot some aliens. Look at this. Further stuff on.
I'm rolling.
Got that? Yeah. See, that noise indicates that we've now got these 2 aliens in our vision. And that's the damaged one, as you can see by its health bar. It's the damaged one. Now we're probably not going to get very good odds with them being so far away. 25% is to buildings and all sorts. So we're going to try and get a shot on the 45%. Oh, action cam. If that means we show this here. Now,
In Bewegung.
oh, further down there. Can't see anyone.
Immer Achtung, Commander.
Last person. Yes, decent cover.
Heading there now.
Go up there. I don't watch it. Oh, good. We've got some more aliens. Yep, there we go.
Damn it.
This.
X-rays coming in from
Okay.
the side.
See here we've got 2 enemies in sight, and this yellow thing means he's flanked. He's flanked. That means that the cover bonus they're getting doesn't apply. Essentially, there's 2 ways to get around cover. You either go around the side of someone and flank them, so you're not shooting at the wall, you're shooting from the other side of the wall, or you use weapons which don't care about cover, such as grenades, rocket launchers, kind of thing. And if you hide in your head a bench, someone throws a
Heading
grenade.
to that location.
Let's try and get here. We should put us back in cover. And as you can see, this is yellow, so we get a flanking shot on this alien. And flanking means there's a much higher chance of the critical. potentially look at this, killing them outright.
Damn it.
Not if you miss. Okay, good for him. $27, $45. Now,
Adjusting sights.
unlucky alien.
Headed there
Runner.
now.
Come on. Yeah. Excellent. Okay.
Bin unterwegs.
It's here. Did you see that one? There, I went. Might not seem worth it to throw these 20% shots, but if you throw enough 20% shots, you're gonna hit. XCOM is very much a game of statistics. Okay, he's on low health. So I'm gonna try and shoot that guy. Pretty much straight up. Not good. Better than nothing. Now we can spin the camera around using Q and E, which allows me to get a slightly better view on things. Doesn't help me an awful lot. I tend to just look for cover and then see what I can shoot from that cover. Because these maps are quite dark. Is that cover? Is this cover? Oh, that is cover. That's like a red cover. Okay. So that means if I move there with him, that's a flanked position, so that cover won't count because someone behind it there. But I'm not going to bother about that, I'm just going to try and kill him. I did. And I'll leave it to the rest of my team to kill the other alien.
On my way.
Okay. Shot at him. Yeah, we got him.
In the water here.
Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Excellent, so that's our first mission complete. We didn't lose anyone. We killed all 4 enemies, which is excellent. We only lost 0 operatives, which is excellent. And as you can see here, we gained both the melt canisters. Now that's because by the end of the match, or the end of the fight even, neither of them had exploded, so even if they only had 1 round left to go, if you kill all the enemies, you're assumed to sort of run up to them and turn them off. Right. So let's return home.
Commander to the research labs. Commander?
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Okay. So this is XCOM HQ. Quite an impressive facility.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Okay, now because one of our people got 3 kills and another got 1, they've both been promoted, but these 2 are still just rookies. Have no specific class. And unfortunately, that wasn't the best mission. These 2 both got wounded. Hopefully we're not starting as we mean to go on. So, this person has become a sniper, which has given them the headshot ability. Now, snipers carry... I can't spin the model. I'll go back to that. This has become a support, and therefore gains sniper aid. Okay.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Okay, so we've unlocked these research options. Xenobiology, weapon fragments, alien materials, meld, recombination. And we've recovered 4 sectoid corpses, 8 weapon fragments, and 20 meld. Now, weapon fragments you get from the enemy's weapons, because when they die, the enemy's weapons explode.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. But if you use explosives, grenades, rockets, that kind of thing, you don't get weapon fragments. Okay, it's demanding we go to the research lab.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Fantastic, okay. So, we could start a new research project. Now, because we are South America, and we do incident autopsies and interrogations, it's going to be a very good idea to do xenobiology, which I believe allows us to perform autopsies on alien corpses.
I agree. That does seem to be the most pressing of our current research options. We'll begin immediately. I will notify you when a complete report is available.
Excellent. And now it's demanding we go to engineering.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Okay, so here we have engineering. And we can build and buy items. Medikits, satellites, and eventually both these lists will fill out, and we'll gain a new list here. We can build facilities. We have all these various slots, we have to clear them out first.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
And then we can build buildings in them. Okay, before we do anything here, let's go to mission control. Where's mission control? Here's mission control. Okay. So this is where we monitor events. That we can scan the planet, which speeds up time essentially. You wait until something happens, and you can view your upcoming events here. So you know what's going to happen and how long. You see time does tick on just running the game, but doing this speeds it up tremendously. So, that's it for now. I will upload this and see how it goes, and hopefully have another one up in a couple of days or so. I have been ThatBlindGamer, and thank you for watching.